course, as well. I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic this evening. My name is Morky1991, and we are here for some high quality IGL action. I hope you are excited. This is the last week, a last chance for lots of teams to either book themselves in the playoffs or give themselves a better seeding opportunity. We have plenty of games coming this week, including two 5-0 teams against each other. So that is going to be very, very interesting. To Yo-Yo Mark, thank you very much for the follow. Hope you are doing very well this fine evening. I am very excited for this match. It's going to be very, very close indeed. We have the Postmen against Mantellas. Hello to you, Charlie Edwards. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing quite well this fine evening. But the main thing we have to focus on today is permutations. Before we even get started, there's no graphics of the teams or whatever. Instead, the one thing we're going to look at is permutations. So I'm going to switch over to my desktop view, and right here you can see the entire list of permutations. We'll basically talk about who's already qualified. The A-list is true. Declan Rice, true. Both teams are 5-0. Two Holy Idiots and Cool Cars, the Pyrotechnics, are ahead of Zoka only because Zoka have a worse win percentage in their games, but they're 5-1 each. They'll be locked into either the 3, 4, or 5 position, both of them. Two Holy Idiots will be ahead of Pyrotechnics. Two Holy Idiots are guaranteed the least 4th. Pyrotechnics are guaranteed the least 5th. Zoka, of course, will be looking to go above the Declan Rice, or Declan Rice looking to go above them. And the A-list, of course, will be playing a different team this week. Postmen at 4-1. You wouldn't say they're necessarily safe, but they pretty much are. 12 wins, 5 losses in terms of the games they've played, puts them in such a strong position, which leaves really only 2 places left for 4 teams to battle out for. Heatwave will play Plank Spankers later on this week. So that game is very interesting indeed for later reasons. Cheese Bros face a team that is currently 1-4. So you have to say Cheese Bros have a very good chance of winning that. I'm most likely taking one of those 2 spots. Heatwave, of course, if they win, they're guaranteed that spot. If Cheese Bros win, well, it gets a bit more interesting as we go down. Charlie Edwards say, "Hey, that's us." Yes, indeed, it is you, my friends. But this is what is very interesting here, right? What is going to be very important between these 4 teams, Heatwave, Plank Spankers, Cheese Bros, and Mantellas, is going to come down to the win-loss record. Because technically, all 4 of these teams could finish 4-2. If Heatwave lose the Plank Spankers, Cheese Bros win, and Mantellas win today, Postmen will also be 4-2, but they're pretty much, it's very difficult to see how they would actually go down. Even if they lost 3-0 today, leaving the 12-8 to be at 60% win rate, it's hard to see how any other team catches that. Mantellas can't catch it. Mantellas, the best they can hope for is to be at 58%, which means they're looking at the 7 and 8 spot. So, what Mantellas need is a 3-0 win to put them at 14 wins and 10 losses, which is 58.3%. They want Cheese Bros to lose at least 1 game, which would mean the best they could do is 13 and 10, which would put, of course, Mantellas 1 game above them, and that means Cheese Bros cannot pass Mantellas, and they'll obviously hope that Plank Spankers lose, or that Heatwave lose by 3 games to nothing. That's what they basically have to hope for in order to get those spots. It is very exciting between the last 4 and 5. It is indeed. The top 5 as well, very close. Zucca, the Declan Rice, and the A-list all could still take top spot. The A-list at the moment in control of their own destiny. They will play a lower ranked team this week. A 3-0 victory for them will guarantee them top rank. The Declan Rice, of course, if they win 3-0 and the A-list lose a single game, it comes down to goals scored and goals against, which Declan Rice are dominating on. So Declan Rice is open for 3-0 win for the A-list to drop at least 1 game. Of course, Zoka as well are pretty much. It's impossible for them to actually move up into first place. Well, it's not actually impossible, but it's highly unlikely that they move into first place. Proper Gamer, how are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing very, very well this evening. So lots and lots of very interesting permutations going into tonight. It's going to be very interesting to see what happens tonight. But that is the story. I'll explain more throughout the night as we go on through each game and through the whole series to see where Mantellas is. Postmen, of course, know that a single win they're pretty much guaranteed to get it anyway. but they know a single win in any games absolutely guarantees them victory. They'll need a lot to go wrong, Postmen, in order to not qualify. It's very unlikely that Postmen will be knocked out of the top 8. Remember, since this is split into two conferences, only the top 8 in each conference go through. First will play 16th. The seedings don't matter. You can play someone in your own group. That's fine. It's all about seedings, but only 8 from each can go through, unfortunately, to the playoffs. 4 weeks of playoffs, scores start next week. But the Illest, Declan Rice, 2 Holy Idiots, Pyrotechnics, Zoka are all guaranteed to be there. Postmen are, unless a lot goes wrong. They're almost definitely true. I don't actually think there is a way for them to be eliminated at this stage. There might be. I could be wrong on that. Yeah, if Heatwave lost 3-1, but Postman lost 3-0, then Heatwave would go through, and Plank Spankers would go through. No, there's actually no way they can be eliminated. Fair enough. So Postmen are true as well. So that's how that's working. But that is not what we're here for tonight. Instead, what we're here for tonight is a fantastic game, which I have to actually start up the lobby for that. Oh, why have you done this to me? I had you fixed earlier on. You have to make sure this is all correct before I can move on. Sorry if any of the captains are in the lobby right now. I know I should have had this up a minute ago, but I was explaining the entire permutations there. And there we go. Now it is up for the captains if they want to join. Whenever they want to join, they are more than welcome to join. We'll get up the match as well on my screen. So hopefully that will be all sorted. Samwise and Salia, do not join the game, please, yet. Don't join teams yet. Don't join teams. No. Okay, join teams. It's okay. 1 second. Hopefully this comes out quick enough. Come on. Okay. We should be all ready to go. We are all ready to go. Game number 1. God damn it. That's entirely my fault. I apologize. I forgot to turn off the match settings. 1 second. Okay, join back. I'm very, very sorry for that. I'm very sorry about that. Yes, I know the match settings are wrong. I'm very, very sorry for that. That was a mess on my part. I forgot to change the mutator settings. Feel free to join back. We are ready to go once again. If teams want to join, they are more than welcome to. Again, that was entirely my fault. I very much apologize. Join back whenever you want, teams. Feel free to join back. There we go. We are ready to go, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1. No mutators this time. Here we go. Playoffs on the line. And Samwise has won the first kickoff. Salia taking the ball from his own half. Looking to do what he's done before. Gets it over. Samwise there to make a save. No, he's not. It's in. Salia gets the first goal of the game. Lovely play by Salia. Good bump by Bance. But Samwise can't stop it from going in. It's 1-0, kickoff, won by Salia. Bance still pressuring, Samwise now moving back to defend. Good demo. And now Trisna has to slow play this, and he has. He just put it right in the corner where no one is. Good 50 win by Bance. Salia now on the ball, looking for a shot on target. That's just off the post, what an effort. But I think Bance would have had it covered. Trisna now in defence, let's go play the pass. Is Bance, there he is, it's 1-1. What a start to this game, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams showing their attacking prowess early on. The defense really nowhere to be seen so far, but that is what we like to see. This is Rocket League, and the more goals, the better. Kickoff win again for Samwise, but Bance gets beaten to the wall by Trisnat. Trisnat can't follow that though off the ceiling. Knocked into the corner by Salia. Samwise there catches that ball lovely. Waiting to try and bait out Salia, but Salia gets the dunk on the wall. Bance back though. It's a good slow play into midfield, and Samwise gets the bump as well. Both teams already showing that midfield is going to be where this battle, this match is won and lost. Oh, what a bump by Trisnat on his partner. That allowed the ball to be cleared. Amazing play, but now here comes Salia waiting. Not a good touch there by Bance. The shot's on target. It's 2-1. It all came from the Trisnat bump on Salia. Bance taking an awkward touch in the corner, and Salia able to put that right in the center of the net. And it's 2-1. Game number 1 already living up to the hype of two very good teams. Mantellas will their double forfeit due to the fact that they did not submit results in week 2 come back to haunt them. Only team to take any games off Declan Rice is this team. Postmen have done very well as well. Barely losing to one of the 5-1 teams. Oh, they haven't really lost the game, sorry. They forfeited one game. They've only dropped a few games as well on the way here. Trisnat, what can he do? Looking to get this up. Oh, he is up. Can he score this? Samwise, though, reads that well and stops it going in automatically. Awkward Bance. Kind of cringe Bance. Salia looking for a pass, but no one's there. But they both missed the ball, but Samwise smartly grabs boost and manages to boom that ball upfield. Trisnat back in the corner, but gets demoed. Kind of stationary. It'll be passed back by Samwise to Bance. Up on the wall, Salia's going to win that one. What can you do from here? Samwise is up though. And Salia playing very well so far. Both teams playing very well so far. Bance though gets it over Trisnat, but Salia makes the save. Samwise with a chance. Over 1. Is it going to be over 2? No. Salia making another save. But now the boost starving is happening. Trisnat's back. What can you do from here? Good attempt by Bance to get a dunk, but Trisnat read that very well. Samwise looking to build pressure, but can't find a pass off the backboard. Trisnat now taking over. Looking for a fake, gets it by 1, but Samwise there to make the save, and it is a vital save indeed. Is there going to be some more goals in this game? One would hope so. Samwise looking on just back down to Bance, who's there. That's a lovely pass in field, but Salia once again back to defend. Trisnat nowhere to be seen here. There he is. I don't know where he was on the screen. Hadn't seen him anywhere on the ball for a while. Salia looking to get up ahead here of Bance, but can't quite do it. Samwise waiting in the corner. Trisnat there looking to put the pressure off the backboard, but a good touch by Samwise. Now Bance can build. What can he do? Off the backboard, looking for a pass back. Salia though making good pressure. Trisnat now looking to pop this over. Break out. Samwise gets one win, but Bance getting back. Samwise doing enough defensively. Both teams applying so much pressure on each other's goals. The midfield has kind of just faded into, you can have the ball here, we'll go back and defend. And now, again, contested midfield for the first time in a while. Samwise can't get it by Trisnat, but Trisnat can't get it by Bance. Now pass down to Samwise. Salia there, though, what a save! That was crucial. Trisnat looking to put that on target, but the shot is very, very slow. Minute and 10 seconds left. Bance. Salia all by himself back in defense. Trisnat there now to help out. Lovely flip reset from Salia, but it doesn't work out the way he would have wanted. Minute left. Salia moving back. Samwise looking to find something. A bump maybe to allow Bance to score, but not there. That is not there. Trisnat beaten by Bance in the corner, but Salia back to defend again. But again, boost being stolen right now. Oh, Bance was looking for a dunk in the corner. Didn't quite get it. No boost for Salia. Trisnat is going to defend by himself here. He's not done a great job, but he has grabbed the boost away from Samwise and takes him out of the play for a moment. Good dunk by Bance. 23 seconds left in game number 1. Is there to be an equalizing goal for the Postmen, or will it be Mantellas taking game 1? Lovely attempt. Samwise there, but he's just misread it. Time weary out. Trisnat did not go for that ball. It's going to come off the backboard, but Salia's there. Salia is there. Time is expired. And it's all over. Mantellas winning game number 1. What an incredible first game that was. Both teams trying their hardest. Salia gets the MVP, but had less shots than his partner, but more saves. Shots and saves pretty much even. Mantellas having one extra shot than their opponents. But going into game 2, Cassidy 24 says he should have put $50 on Postmen. Definitely not. Postmen, of course, would like to improve their position, but that moves them now to 12 wins and 9 losses. It moves Mantellas to 12 wins and 10 losses in terms of the games played. Both teams, of course, still 4-1 and 3-2 currently. And here we go, game number 2. Bans though winning that kickoff, winning it dominantly. Samwise now gonna go off the wall here. What can he do? Oh, trying to slow play Salia, but Salia reads that well. Now Triznat and Salia get mixed up in midfield. That could be cause for suicide here, but not quite. Triznat just getting enough of a touch there. Typical Postman, never delivers, as Nico. I like it a lot. 0-0 so far, but not much time gone. You saw most of the goals, of course, inside the first minute and a half of game number 1. No goals in over 3 minutes of game time now. Oh, lovely attempt for a pass, but no one in the centre. Salia now looking to build from the corner. Can he follow this up, perhaps? Looking, no. Samwise reads that well and puts his own aerial mechanics to use. Triznat now gets it under 1, but there's Bans for a duck, but it goes wide. Salia now. What can he do from here? Salia, it's over 1. Oh, what a save by Bans! What a save! He couldn't do much else there, and he did enough. Good bump by Bans on Triznat, but Triznat keeping the ball. Lovely air dribble. Salia waiting, but oh, Triznat just didn't let the ball go. Perhaps could have let it go there, but so far the pressure from both teams has been immense, but neither can seem to capitalize on their moments of brilliance. Salia knocking this into the corner. There's Triznat, and that is going to be 1-0 in game number 1, or no, game number 2. Salia winning in midfield, taking both players out. Bans can't get the touch, and Triznat able to capitalize and put it in the net. And it's 1-0 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Illuminati confirmed. Give it a follow. Thank you, Nico, for the follow, my friend. But Samwise with a chance, but Salia with a save again. This game has had it all. This series has had it all already. We're only 1 game in. Attempt Salia getting up. Oh, Samwise was lurking. That was vital by Salia. It's another save. And is that the saver molecule? I think it is. That's a saver already for Salia. Triznat now looking off the backboard to find Salia. Almost got a bump on Bans, but Bans able to escape it. Now it's a 2v1. Lovely pass to Samwise, but the ball is just wide. And Triznat gets a vital demo. Samwise is going to have to try and slow play this or retreat back. Doesn't have to. Rules retreat back though. Oh, well, not a great touch by Samwise back to his own corner, but Triznat was already evacuating out. Bans looking to knock this wide. Salia there though. Lovely attempt. Double tap. No, he hits the ceiling. Oh, well, that was awkward for Salia. Both players, both sets of teams making up bad touches at the wrong time or bad decisions at the wrong time, but so far it hasn't been too effective. Good bump though by Bans in the goal, and Triznat, but Samwise nowhere to be seen. Oh, double commit. Can Samwise capitalize? I think he might be able to. Off the post. What an opportunity. Triznat now looking to chase this down. Bans puts it by him. Bans looking for a shot. No, saved again by Salia, who now has a saviour. This has been a frantic series. And Triznat looking for the redirect. No power, and it was wide as well. Just an awkward touch by... Oh, Salia gets it over 1, gets it over 2. Can Bans get the save? He can. It just looked weird from my angle. Absolutely mental so far. Still only 1 goal in it. There's only 1 goal in it so far. Postman yet to take the lead in this series, and we are 8.5 minutes into it. Triznat. I'll get trying to look for a bump on Samwise. Salia there knocking into the corner. Samwise going to be up here. Salia waiting to perhaps challenge, but nice smart play. But he's giving the ball right back to Salia. Salia. Oh, is that going to trickle in? No, it's going to trickle wide. Triznat grabbing the boost. Good play by Bans there in defense. Almost had a goal. from a redirect. But now here come Mantellas again. Oh, what an attempt. What a save again by Bots. He's made some fantastic saves in this game so far. And Salia. What can Salia do? He's only got one to beat. Oh, what a fake. That is dirty. That is filthy by Salia. Controls the ball. Has Bots going one leader and then puts it by him. And puts it in to the net. And it's 2-0. And that might be enough for game 1. Or game 2, sorry. And it could put Mantellas. And there's the flirt from Salia. And that will guarantee the victory in game 2. Salia reads it well. Samwise looking to retreat, not knowing really where the ball was. Can't really blame him. It was an awkward bounce. And it's 3-0 in game number 2 to Mantellas. They haven't scored now in 9 minutes. Have the Postmen. They need to get something on the board and stop the bleeding. That was a chance, but Salia with yet another save. Salia coming up clutch in a moment where he had to come up clutch. Trisnat chasing this ball against Bance. Bance, though, puts it into midfield. They really need something now, do the Postmen. They need to deliver. And need to deliver now. We've been waiting a while for this package, and it doesn't look like it's going to come in this game. Trisnat getting beaten in midfield by Bance. The shot is tame, though. Salia with a good touch. Good attempt at a bump. Samwise there, but Salia reads the attempted shot. Tiger, hello. Nico reading was first class. At least buy them dinner before you F them. Game number 2. Won by Mantellas. Postmen are 1 game away from a 3-0 sweep. Mantellas, of course, need to get that broom out if they have any designs of a playoff spot. It's so tight in the middle. Cody, hello, how are you? We'll probably have some fun games after this as well. Do some of our own stuff. Waiting for the Postmen to join. Well, Mantellas have joined at the wrong time, but they're in here, and here we are, ready to go for game number 3. Postmen have it all to do. They're at a triple match point. They need a reverse sweep. Mantellas will be looking to get a win and finish the series off and give themselves every chance of making the playoffs. That's going to drop. Can Trisnat get there? No, off the crossbar. Just needed to be a little bit slower. Salia back defending again. He's been the man in this series so far. That's going to creep in. Yes, it is. There's the way to stop the bleeding. Bance doing well. Gets it by Salia, who's on the wall. Trisnat can't get back to make the save. Bance has scored, and it's 1-0. Salia winning the kickoff. Trisnat now going to see what he can do here. Try to boom that shot on target. Samwise, not a great touch. Bance looking to get up. Oh, touch by Samwise on the way back down. That was vital. If that hadn't been touched, Salia was lurking, and it was going to go in. Oh, Trisnat slow playing that for some reason. I don't know why. Salia back again, though, but the shot was always off target. Postmen have been wasting all these opportunities. They've had a few real nice opportunities. They just haven't been able to put on target. What can Samwise do now from here? He's got an opportunity, perhaps looking for the pass, but can't get the touch. Salia clearing. Trisnat chasing this one down, looking to redirect it, but again, Bance is back. And with the exception of some mistakes in game number 1, he has been fantastic for the Postmen. It's currently, though, 2-0 in the series to Mantellas, but they're trading 1-0 in game 3. The Postmen will be looking here to not get swept, but it's a dunk by Salia, and in it goes. I don't know how this happens. Oh, Bance, it's not even Bance's fault. He has to make a challenge there. But Salia holds the car in the air, and that allows the ball just to ricochet back off him and towards the net. Trisnat winning the kickoff, a vital kickoff win. Samwise looking to redirect it on target. It is on target, but Salia is up for it. Good bump, though, by Samwise. I'm not sure if it was on Salia or Trisnat, but on the way out, he got a good bump. Salia knocking this downfield just wide. Trisnat there, though, but he gets demoed. Oh, it's a double demo. It's a 1v1 situation, but the shot is very wild. And Samwise now looking to beat Trisnat. Trisnat sacrificing his card to make the save. Knew it was one or the other. 1-1 so far. Oh, there's Samwise looking for the shot, but Trisnat's back. And he makes the save. And this is more like the Trisnat we know, who's very good on defense. And Trisnat now looking to do something on offense, but Bance read it well and gets up to it. Nice pinch by Samwise in the corner. Bance managing to bump Samwise there. Not a very smart thing to do in that situation, but it worked out okay. Oh, lovely pass. Can Samwise follow this in? No, he just lands awkwardly. Oh, that was a real opportunity if Samwise could have corrected his car, but he couldn't quite do it. Bance now. Oh, Trisnat read that well. It was a nice attempt at a slow shot, a floater by Bance. He gets another touch. I think Samwise got a bump on Salia, but Salia managing to recover well. Over one. Now he's looking to go over two. Is Salia for depth? No, Samwise gets the save. That was almost like ground to air Salia right there. Oh, Samwise by one, but can't put it by Salia. Both Samwise and Trisnat have much improved from their Game 2 performances. That must be acknowledged. Oh, and there's the goal for Samwise! And Postmen take the lead again. And they're finally delivering on that 4-1 record. Salia getting all messed up in the net. And it's 2-1. Oh, good play there by Trisnat. Salia now looking to slow play this and put it under the crossbar. It just goes up high. Bance gets beaten to the ball afterwards, but he gets a vital touch. Oh, that shot looking like it's goal. Not quite. Is there a chance here for Salia? No! Denied by Bance again. Oh, nice play there by Trisnat. He's causing himself all sort of trouble. Trisnat! What a goal! That's all Trisnat. Look at this. The half flip puts it over Bance and then into the top corner. What an equalizer. Trisnat showing what he can do as well. If Postmen win, I'll let them eat tonight. 2-2 here. Trisnat looking for the shot, but it's right to Bance. Is Salia going to make the save? Oh, what an attempt by Bance to read that one and get up and score. What would have been an amazing solo effort. Trisnat, oh, gets beaten, but gets the demo. And Salia, that shot is just tracking off the post. But he's there, but it's saved. Saved by Bance. Samwise beating Trisnat. Salia now has to kind of take his time here. Not panic, and that's a good clearance. Samwise now in the center. Lovely play. Taking Salia out of it, but there is Trisnat who also slow plays it. Grab the corner boost. Salia looking to pressure. Oh, good demo by Trisnat. That was vital. Knocked it back towards his own goal. Salia there to collect. Salia, that's just going to fly in. No, it's not. It's saved by Bance. But he got taken out of it by Trisnat. That shot is just going to curl wide. Are we going to see our first overtime of the series? Maybe not. Oh, Salia with an important save. But Bance will have an opportunity, but he gets demoed. And it's overtime. 2-2. If Mantellas get the next goal, this series is over. Postmen get it. We're going to a game 4. It's going to be very, very interesting indeed to see what happens. Salia doing well. What's going to happen here? Not much. Good play again by Salia. Samwise though taking over in the corner. What can Samwise do? That ball back into. That was actually a nice little pass to Bance if he meant that. Oh, Salia with a vital touch. And Trisnat with a chance to finish the series off. No, Samwise with a vital touch. Salia there though. Can he direct it in? Yes, he can! It's all over. And Mantellas have done what they needed to do. They've won 3-0. Postmen pretty much all but guaranteed to go to the playoffs anyway. But Mantellas have won in game number 3. What a game that was. GG's. That was very, very interesting indeed. With eggs to the main menu for now. Congratulations to all the teams. That was fantastic. No, no food for Postmen tonight. Absolutely fantastic series. I don't think there's any question of who my MVP of the series is. It's Salia. He played a blinder in defense and offense in game number 2. And game number 1 as well. Very vital play by him, which was all but sealed their opportunity to go to the playoffs. We're going to look again here now at the playoffs. We're not going to be fully updated, but we are going to be able to look at where Mantellas will be right now. So back here. So we're going to look at Postman. Postman will fall from 12-5 to 12-8 in terms of their game 1. Of course, they move to 4-2. They'll be at 60%, which means they'll drop into 7th place, just ahead of Heatwave. Mantellas on 58% will move up into right now. They'll move into a tie with Plank Spankers for that 8th spot. But of course, Plank Spankers and Cheese Bros still have to play this week. Currently, Mantellas are in 8th place. Plank Spankers and Heatwaves have to play each other, of course. The best result for Mantellas is for Heatwave to win that game, and then for Cheese Bros not to win 3-0 in their match. If Cheese Bros don't win 3-0 and Heatwave win their game, Mantellas are through in 8th spot. If Plank Spankers do win, they have to win 3-0, which will move then Heatwave to 12-9, which will put them then below Mantellas, and Cheese Bros, of course, again, still have to win 3-0. So there's lots of ways this can happen, but it all really depends on Cheese Bros from Mantellas at this stage. If 3 Cheese Bros don't get the win, get a 3-0 win, then that is pretty much the end of Mantellas. They'll finish 9th. Postmen, I think they're pretty safe. I don't think they can be dropped down. No, because they're below Heatwave right now, but Plank Spankers have to win, which would mean Heatwave will move down below them. So they should be okay in that regard. But what a series that was. Absolutely sensational series. Let's have a look at the chat. Yeah, no, 3-0 doesn't guarantee you in the playoffs. It just meant you have to it meant you had to win 3-0 to give yourself a real opportunity to get to the playoffs. If you lost 2 games tonight, there would be no way you go to the playoffs. So that's what was happening there. Cassidy said he could 1v2 the Postman. don't even own a monitor. What else? The hub is definitely one of those tabs. How you champion once? I'm a legend, Salia. Just want to say, disappointed no air dribble was scored. Oh, I don't know what to do now. That's got me hyped up. I don't know if I should take a bit of a break and then come back in a few minutes, and we'll do something online, or if we should just continue the stream right now. I'm not fully sure because we haven't done much tonight. So if people are willing to stick around, then I'm sure we could do something for the night. Depends on everyone's in chat. Cassie as well, thank you for the follow, my friend. Really appreciate that. Nico as well, thank you for the follow. If I didn't call you there earlier, I was very focused on the match, so it was hard to say. But I'm not sure what everyone wants to do. I will score a double set for you. I don't know if everyone wants to do something, like have a bit of fun or whatever, or what he's all want to do. Or if you just don't want to do anything else tonight, and I'll just end the stream here, which is all good at me as well. Chismo said you should end the stream. Thanks, Cody. You're such a nice person, Cody. I really, really appreciate you. You're so nice, Cody. You're like the nicest person I know. Yeah. Celebrate good times. Celebrate good times. Probably not on this stream tonight. Probably another night. My throat is feeling very bad right now, lads. So I won't be doing anything singing wise today. I'm sorry about that. But I don't know if you want to do something else Rocket League wise, or if you just want to end the stream here. It's up to you guys. I'm easy. I'd have to end it for a few minutes anyway before we go back and do anything. I'm actually gonna stick in the Discord. So if you haven't followed my Discord yet or joined the Discord yet, feel free to join right here. Please join, and then we'll come up with something to do for the rest of the stream. But I do have to kind of stop for a few minutes, get my bearings, because that game was breathless. All 3 matches are breathless. This will be uploaded to YouTube as well, by the way, just so you're all aware. But for now, I'm going to sign out. I'll be back in about 15 minutes, so I'll stick it in Discord, see what you want to do, and then I'll be back in a minute. So, goodbye for now, ladies and gentlemen. But I do hope to see you all again very, very soon. Preferably the next 15-20 minutes for something fun. But until then, goodbye.